Purple colours of Red Harbour. In fact, he's just in third. Just in advance of him is Shinrock Paddy, followed by Rite of Passage. He has now taken fourth with a noseband. On his inside is Sicilian Secret. The orange colours then of Some Present, who is staying on, and so too is Dunguib. Spot the white colours with the black sleeves going well for Brian O'Connell as they make the charge down the hill. Inside the final half mile they go, and it's Morning Supreme, but it's now a contested lead. Here comes Rite of Passage, and he's travelling well, but maybe not as well as Dunguib. Towards the outside, Red Harbour is still there with Shinrock Paddy, then being driven along now the light pink colours of Sicilian Secret. Next in the field and staying on now is Cranky Corner, and then the grey is Quel Esprit. They're beginning to make the turn, and Dunguib has now cruised into the lead. Dunguib has now gone clear by 3 or 4 lengths, and at the moment he's bounding clear. Rite of Passage towards the outside, Some Present towards the inside, Morning Supreme, followed by Quel Esprit and Cranky Corner. They're inside the final 4.5 now, and it's Brian O'Connell and Dunguib. They cruised into the lead with a quarter mile to go. They are rumping up the Cheltenham Hill, and the bumper is over and done with. It is a one-horse race. That one horse is Dunguib, much the best. Dunguib wins the bumper. In second was Some Present. He
has shown speed, class, stamina, the whole package. Thank you very much and good night.
And he's going past horses who are going away from the others. It's tremendously impressive. He probably didn't run his race, but nonetheless, you know, most of the horses had their chance, but from 3 out, at best there were 2 horses in it. It was amazing, and the way he's gone by Christmas. He's also dipped under 4 minutes, the horse, as well. I mean, this is a we just hear it 4 seconds quicker than last year's renewal. I mean, different ground, but 4 seconds quicker. I mean, it's just, you know, in every way, both the substance of the form and the style of his victory is just tremendously taken. I think the second looks a bit of a stayer. The third is clearly a very good horse, Dermot well runner, and Pat Mullin has given the horse every possible chance. He was there on the home turn. You couldn't possibly have criticised him. Willie Mullin is on record as saying all these horses are well up to the required standards. They are beaten miles.
It's unbelievably good performance. I'm not surprised you're happy, Brian O'Connell. No. That was just absurd.
On a day of, you know, we've seen a real star in Masterminded. We've seen some real embryo stars in the Ballymore and in the RSA, and we've seen another one, haven't we? So there have been full of talk, and it's hard. I can't ever remember a more impressive
indeed to that man. A special moment for him. I know that a race over obstacles here at the Cheltenham Festival probably feels really special, but when you're sitting on a horse with an engine like this, it must feel exhilarating. I can't imagine what it's like.
No, that bit before the home turn where he's moving up, you know, you see it sometime when something's, you know, long odds on in a maiden race against slow boats. These weren't slow boats he was doing it to, so yeah, again.
And approaching the turn in, Dunguib has loomed up on the outside to take over. Dunguib on the outside of Luscalad driven along, not much to choose between them. Sicilian Secret tracks in third. Sweeps Hill is staying on the inside, then Quadrillion, they've moved on from Universal Truth, but Dunguib, travelling well, has gone to the front. Dunguib the leader from Luscalad, Sicilian Secret trying to stay on, then Sweeps Hill, but as they head to the furlong pole, Dunguib out in front. Good battle on for the placings. Luscalad, Sicilian Secret, Sweeps Hill and Universal Truth. But inside the final furlong, Dunguib is clear. Luscalad, Sweeps Hill battling it out for second with Universal Truth and Sicilian Secret. But Dunguib and Brian O'Connell a long way clear. He's going to emulate Cousin Vinny by completing the double. The champion bumpers at Cheltenham and Punchestown. Dunguib impressively from Sweeps Hill. Luscalad third, Universal Truth fourth and Sicilian Secret fifth.
Well, that was fantastic. Just like Hurricane Fly yesterday, we've seen a performance of real class. Really, really impressive. Bit of a machine, this fella. Luscalad, got to take a hat off to him, has kept on strongly to finish third. Let's have a look at him on the ISO cam. Brian O'Connell always had every move covered through the race. Just brought him up to challenge. Patrick Mullins slipstreaming him at this point on Sicilian Secret, but very soon he was to be left behind.
Bougie's Boysenberry Cash in front with Dunguib ranging right up a couple of lengths off the leader. Miss Heckenbush is third and they're further clear. as they race round the turn. Ontalonok trying to stay on just behind and also trying to get into it. Lewis Cool Girl towards the inside, but Dunguib is coming there very powerfully now on the near side of Lewis Cool Girl. Ontalonok is next with Miss Heckenbush, and over the last Dunguib is coming there very strongly now for Brian O'Connell. Ontalonok is staying on the near side of Battle On for the second spot ahead of Lewis Cool Girl, but a very impressive winning debut over hurdles for the Cheltenham Festival winner. Dunguib from Puyol, Dante Hall in third, and in fourth place is Fantoche as they jump this flight, and Puyol a mistake there in second as Dunguib leads. Puyol second, Dante Hall third, fourth is Fantoche, and then Carrageen King running the home turn, and Dunguib, Brian O'Connell travelling very strongly in front of Puyol and Mark Walsh, who are a few lengths in front of Dante Hall in third as they make the run now towards the last. Dunguib the leader from Puyol, Dante Hall just behind them in third, and then comes Fantoche as they come down towards the last. Dunguib the leader from Puyol and Dante Hall as they jump the last. Dunguib the leader from Puyol, Dante Hall in third, and on the run up towards the finish it's Dunguib who's the leader out in front of Puyol and Dante Hall, and racing up towards the finish. Another fine performance by this Sparkling Bumpers horse, who's going to make it 2 out of 2, and Dunguib bolts in from Puyol second, Dante Hall third, and Fantoche is fourth.
He's routed a better field than last time. He steps up a gear and remains, of course, unbeaten here now over hurdles in 2 starts. And Dunguib, job well done.
Followed by Some Presence, Saludas, Frenegas, Alice Brady's Call, and Dunguib. Now they come towards the second last. Mr. Cracker pressed by Who Do You Think and Some Present. Frenegas is on the outside of Saludos, and then comes Alice Brady's Call and Dunguib as they jump the second last. And in the centre, Who Do You Think from Mr. Cracker on the rail. Some Present is next, then Frenegas, and then Saludos, and Dunguib is just on their heels now as they swing in. And Brian O'Connell has been very patient on this fella now as they race for the home turn. Frenegas goes to the front, but Dunguib is cruised up in his slipstream to go second ahead of a hard-ridden Some Present. They're coming down to the final flight. Frenegas with Dunguib coming there strongly on the near side, and at the final flight Frenegas from Dunguib as they race inside the last 200 yards, and Dunguib absolutely canters. What a horse Dunguib is. Any doubts about this fella? He's been tested with a good gallop all the way, and he's bolted in again. Great performance Dunguib. Frenegas brave second, clear of Some Present and Who Do You Think. Lad, Davy Russell in the yellow jacket. On the near side, the dark sleeves of Dunguib. They've gone on now from Gimley's Rock. They're on the run down towards the final flight, and Dunguib quickens up on the near side. Lusker Lad battling on for pressure on the far side. In third, Gimley's Rock. They're coming down to the final flight in the Red Mills trial hurdle. Dunguib the near side from Lusker Lad, and away from the final flight it's Dunguib in the lead by 2 lengths to Lusker Lad as they run up towards the finish. It's a winning reappearance for Dunguib and Brian O'Connell as Philip Fenton's Charge wins readily from Lusker Lad. Third is Gimley's Rock.
Trying to close on the outside. Zaidpour through on the inside of Jenny's Jewel as they swing in and face the third last flight. Dunguib on the inside of Unbomatan. A few lengths then to Zaidpour and Jenny's Jewel as they come to jump the third last. Dunguib over, 2 lengths clear. Unbomatan second, a further break to Jenny's Jewel and Zaidpour as they head downhill towards the second last, and Dunguib is stretched clear, 6 or 7 in front. Unbomatan is third, Jenny's Jewel. Unbomatan second, Jenny's Jewel third, Zaidpour struggling at the back. 2 from home. Dunguib over, leads by about 5. Unbomatan under pressure, trying to rally but making little impression at this stage. Jenny's Jewel back in third, and then Zaidpour as they head to the final flight in the Ladbrokes Boyne Hurl. Dunguib is clear, and Unbomatan second, then Zaidpour and Jenny's Jewel. At the last, Dunguib over safely, and Unbomatan about 10 lengths back in second. Zaidpour is staying on, a mistake at the last by Jenny's Jewel. But Dunguib We'll return to the winners' enclosure. Another winner for Philip Fenton and Brian O'Connell. Dunguib wins the Ladbrokes Point Hurl in great style. Zaidpur plugs on to be second.